Hi there, Kitamari here. I'm playing Fragment, a story in growing. Thank you so much to publisher for giving me a key to this game. I am excited to give it a real go. I'm going in the settings menu because that's what I always do. I don't know why I do that. Let's go ahead and click start. Here we are, new father. Play the game for the first time. The beginning of the journey. 2 years ago, your wife died of an illness. Since then, your parents have been living with you and taking care of you and your daughter. Sadness slowly dissolves in the daily routine, becoming natural among the trivial matters in daily life. You welcomed your 30th birthday with your parents' tolerant smiles and your daughter's noisy laughter, like a couple skipping over waves. Registration. You are getting your daughter's info ready for household registration. Oh, what a charming opening. It's all right, Ran. We'll meet again. Ran? Ning Chen Chen. Miss Ouyang. I think the rebellious stage is a pseudo-concept. Oh, I have to look up pronunciations again. Some of these names are easy enough, though. This is one of the most muted openings, but pretty music anyway. All right, here we go. Material. Household register material. Some basic info about you and your daughter. Click here. Here. Click here. Oh, right here. Okay, her last name is... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. How about... I wonder what you would pick. What would you pick? I'm gonna go with, I think, Lee. What about Lee? Save. Last name is Lee. You organize the materials and your thoughts are running wild. Epilepsy warning. Be careful about epilepsy. Content warning. Based on true stories, traumatic memories of bereavement mentioned. Let's call our child Wei Ran. Lush growth of the sprout. She will grow up happy and healthy. Sensory impressions are burning in your head silently. You know what this game reminds me of is the girl something. Sorry, I'm always doing this lately. There's a game I played early on in the channel that the girl something. That's very helpful. I should cut this. Okay, day of naming. First name, Wei Ran. Ooh. I guess Lee. Oh, maybe he wants to like, I don't know, to think even more about his wife. I don't know. You put the organized documents in your bag. Click anywhere to end. The beginning of the journey. Ooh, I've been getting achievements left and right. 2 years ago, your wife died of an illness. Since then, your parents have been living with you and taking care of you and your daughter. Yep, sadness slowly dissolves. You welcomed your 30th birthday. Tolerant smiles, noisy laughter. Ordinary day. Let's go to the ordinary day. Press and hold the left mouse button to drag the entry. You know, I kind of like how we have the English and then we have the original language right above it. Detailed information will be displayed here below when the entry is selected. Those entries with arrow button on the right can be used to continue the story by clicking the button. A drawing. Uh-oh. Select 2 of the square buttons to combine 2 entries. Okay, Kitamari, focus. You've been staring at this drawing for too long, and your eyes are sore because of it. The dense parameters are becoming blurry in front of your eyes. Well, when that happens, I think I should get some eye drops. No, actually, I would just sit with my sore eyes because I don't want to put anything out around my eyes. I'd rather sit there and let my eyes just disintegrate and rot and succumb to gangrene or whatever is happening rather than use eye drops. But I don't know. Someday I will stop being a baby and just use eye drops. I'll have sore eyes, thanks. Your eyes are getting sore. You need to take a break. Okay, I guess I have to be an adult and use eye drops. You tilt your head up and put 2 drops in your eyes. Now your vision is clear again. Gosh, this game is just giving me even more achievements. Okay, urgent ringing, clear vision. Well, I would hope I have clear vision. Your vision is now clear again. You can see the small characters on the drawing clearly now. This is pretty music. Urgent ringing, the sudden ringing of the telephone in the office. My colleague. The call of a colleague. It's coming from the cubicle where the phone is. He asks you to answer the phone. Lee, for you. Sure, thank you. Hello, who is it? My son! Your father said he couldn't make it back today. I'm cooking something and can't leave. On the other end of the phone, your mother is in a pickle. Go pick her up if you can leave now. If you have to work late at night, come home and eat something first. Okay, Mom, I'll do it. You estimate the remaining workload and continue to work hard. Oh my goodness. He's working too hard. His words are getting all jumbled in his head. I can relate to this. I like him even more now that I see these jumbled words. It's totally my brain right there. The wall clock in the office. It works perfectly, but people don't get off work in time. They're being overworked, huh? Clock hands. Turning clock hands, it's almost time for kids to leave the kindergarten. Even if you leave right away, you will be almost late for picking up your daughter. You circle around your seat like an ant on a hot pan when you see your savior, Wang, who is sitting at the table next to yours. I like how descriptive he gets. Work or Wang? Work or Wang? I need to talk to Wang. I want to be social. Hi, Wang. Wang, who is willing to help. Your colleague Wang is a lively young man. There is a figurine on his table that you think only kids will like. I think that, huh? How about work? Wang, are you free after work? I guess there weren't really choices. I had to just go in the order. I have to work overtime today. I'm working on the bidding tomorrow. Honeybee Land is a big project. If we win the bid, Wang bursts into a laugh looking at your expression. Something wrong with your drawing? You look worried. I've reviewed and submitted it, but I have to go back to go pick up my girl. Can't wait for a reply. Can you keep an eye on it for me? If there's a problem, I'll deal with it tonight. If there's no problem, I'll submit it tomorrow morning. No problem. Just go. Don't keep your girl waiting. Wang agrees to help with alacrity. This he agrees to help with alacrity. Alacrity. I like that. I really like that. It's hard to explain why. Sincere gratitude. Grateful emotion. Are we learning? We're learning languages here too. Grateful emotion conveyed through words of gratitude. Actually, it would be cool even if we could learn languages in a, albeit messy way, just like the messy table over there. It's, you take Wang's hands and can't thank him enough. You can leave the office immediately and go pick up your girl. So we can look at a used bicycle. A bicycle that is old style but rides as fast as it used to. Spring evening breeze. Pleasant spring evening breeze. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now things make more sense. It was me being silly as usual. It's a gate, kindergarten gate, a gate with cartoon decorations that kids just don't like. They don't like it. Let's go. Gate, crying kids, cries, heart. Kids who have not yet been picked up, they are crying by the kindergarten gate. Cries in unison. Kids cries. Mom, mom. There we go. Heart. Disturbed heart. Coiled in your chest is anxiety, guilt, and a little bit of blame for your girl's grandfather, your father. What? Why? What happened? Why? Heart. You are already late. You search the crowd in anxiety for your daughter, but you can't find her. Fast steps. We're gonna run faster. We're gonna find our daughter. Your steps that are bigger and bigger. You begin to run. A strange intuition is guiding you. Your destination is the outdoor area your daughter loves to visit in kindergarten. It's wildflowers, roadside wildflowers, a flower that blooms in spring with a thin and weak stem and 5 small rice-shaped petals. It is swaying alone in the evening breeze. Lonely figure, reddened eyes. Lonely figure. A figure sitting on a swing in the corner. Reddened eyes. The little girl's red eyes are swollen. Lonely figure, reddened eyes. Oh. You finally found your daughter. Strong arms. Your shoulders are sore from desk work, but you can still carry your daughter easily. Weeping daughter. Your daughter who cries out loud when seeing you. Oh. Oh, there she is. Look, I'm holding her head. This is her. Hi. And it's me too. Strong arms. Daughter. We're gonna use our strong arms. Your hug works, and your daughter's wailing soon becomes a whimpering. Guilty hug. Your tightened arms out of guilt. Clumsy comfort. Pale, but better than nothing. Daughter. Sobbing daughter. Oh, this is a cute... Look at this cute little thing. Aww. I should try to draw an emote like this. Sobbing daughter. Her fear has faded in the sobs that have died down. She only feels wronged. She only feels wronged. Clumsy comfort daughter. I'm gonna clumsily comfort her. Ron, don't cry. Dad's here. Ron? Yeah, anyway. What took you so long? Where's Grandpa? Today I want my Grandpa and Grandma. They are waiting for us at home. You'll see them when we get back. Your daughter's mouth pouts, and it looks like she's gonna cry again. You change the subject in a hurry. Didn't Shura wait with you today? Her mom already picked her up. Why are you so late? Your little girl now gets angry. It's time for her to be angry rather than frightened. It's time. How did I say that? It's better for her to be angry than frightened. Your frayed nerves have relaxed. You decide to snitch to your daughter. Your grandpa said he would come to pick you up today, but he went to play chess and forgot about it. I'm a good dad, right? As soon as I learned that no one was picking you up, I rushed over here. Grandpa said even the vase are not always free from error. Even the vase. Especially the vase. Watching your daughter in tears defending your father, you laugh out loud. Maybe she's closer to the grandfather a little bit. I'm a pot then. Should be wise. Wait, are you saying I'm a fool? Well, who is talking? This is what he says out loud, and then this is what he's thinking. That's what I assume. Should be wise. Yeah. Your daughter smiles through tears in your arms. The way home. You are so familiar with it, even with your eyes closed. You ride home with your daughter. Click anywhere to end. The beginning of the journey. 2 years ago, you were... Yep. Okay, ordinary day. Let's... registration, flowers, improving, ordinary day. Okay, so these are the ones that are already completed now. We can do... I guess we'll do flowers. The way home. Warm light. The warm light in the living room of your home. Cooking in the kitchen is what she's good at. Busy mother. Dining table. Tidy dining table. An old but tidy dining table polished by your mother. Hot meal. The freshly cooked steaming dishes before they are served. Dining chairs. Comfortable dining chairs. A set of 4. Lonely stool. A red plastic stool that used to be your exclusive seat when it was a family of 5. Now it has no use and is placed in the corner as a flower stand for your mother's clivia. Clivia? Dining table and a hot meal. Whoops. I don't know. Did I make a mistake? Why did it have X's over it? You bring your mother... you help your mother bring the dishes to the table. Being in your 30s, you only need to help out with small chores like this because she can always miraculously take care of everything. Let me read this again. What? Sorry, that's how long it took me to read it. Oh, then my throat made a stupid sound. It made dragon sounds again. A red plastic stool that used to be like very, very slovenly dragon sounds. Clear doorbell. Doorbell rings. Your father walks in, a little travel stained. Travel stained. Your mother gives him an earful of complaints. Sorry, I'm late today. You picked her up, right? Your father comes into the house fast, but his voice is not as loud as usual. He's got a guilty conscience. You forget everything when you play chess. Her face was red when she came home. She must have cried. Ahem. It's unexpected. I mean, is it unexpected? Is it really unexpected? Your mother lets out a big sigh. You also blame your father a bit in your heart. At the end of the day, it's your duty to take care of your daughter. Grandpa! Your daughter is happier to see your father than she is to see you. Gosh, this is a dramatic story. This is... I don't know. It's like... It is an involved story. There's like some interesting family dynamics going on here. She jumps right into his arms. Hey, I was too busy to pick you up. I'm sorry. You see your mother give your father a blaming stare. Your father laughs and pinches your daughter's cheek. Are you happy to see your father today? Not as happy as seeing Grandpa. I want Grandpa to pick me up. I want Grandpa. With a bitter smile, you look at your daughter, who is pouting her mouth. She's closer to her grandpa. Your father is so happy. This is so weird. This must be how a social worker feels. Like, you know, this... I feel like I want to learn more about the family. I want to make the right decisions, but it doesn't appear like I'm making decisions. I can't really tell if I'm just following a linear story or if I was making decisions with the... I mean, it's an interesting way to do things, though, actually. The idea of a notebook with individual terms and stuff, and we're moving the terms around. If I knew what I was doing with those terms, and if there was a real rhyme and reason to the movements of them, similar to another game whose name I don't remember. I'm sorry. There is a game where you place words down on the screen and then your character jumps on the words in order to get across. And that kind of reminds me of what... I don't know. I guess it doesn't remind me of anything. I'm just mentioning a random game whose name I don't remember. I'll always pick you up, rain or shine. I promise. Dinner. After dinner, you worry about the drawing you were handling and go back to the office, and it takes a long time. You don't leave the office again until your daughter is about to go to bed. Fairy tale, child's cat, table lamp. Okay, so... Oh, child's cot, not child's cat. Daughter. Child's cot. After brushing... Oh, the fairy tale, though. After brushing her teeth and washing her face, your daughter, who is sleepy with tears in her eyes, is now energetic again. She pouts her mouth with her hand on her hip. With her hands on hips. I want to sleep with Grandma. Your daughter is very active and she moves a lot when staying with your mother at night. Your mother can't sleep well. You've made an agreement with her recently to get her to sleep on her own. Your mother worries about her. How can you let your kid sleep on her own at such a young age? How old is she again? You took your daughter to pick out her favorite children's bed and spent a lot of time convincing your mother. At first, your daughter is excited about this challenge of her growth, but as the days go by, your daughter has grown bored of... She's grown so bored that we could not finish this sentence. This is the last time, I promise. Sleep with your grandpa tomorrow, okay? I think Grandma. It's the stalling tactics. Your daughter nods softly and stares at you thoughtfully. Yes, what a tactical toddler. What's up? Still not happy with me picking you up so late? You smile while teasing her. Goodness gracious. Not fairy tale. A worn out fairy tale book. A book that has been read many times. Your daughter is still fascinated by it in a way that you can't understand. Hey, there it is. And then there's the table lamp. Hello. The table lamp, you can go over here. A table lamp that flickers due to poor circuit contact. And then there's a child's cot, soft child's cot. A lot of stuffed animals by the head of the cot. I guess it's too much to put here. Okay, so... I don't know what I'm doing with these. They're just kind of here. Doing something. I want to use this book. Your daughter, who hesitates to speak, she seems to have something important to say. Let's make her a child lamp. There we go. She is a child lamp. She can read the book, too. I don't know what is happening. Dad, is my mom coming back? Your mind is in turmoil. When your wife passed away, your daughter was only learning to talk. A few years have passed, and you didn't realize that she still takes seriously the words you use to comfort her. The other kids are picked up by their grandparents or moms. Your daughter is playing with the corner of the quilt with her fingers as she struggles to look for the right words. Where did my mom go? Is death too heavy for her tender mind to bear? You have no answer, nor are you prepared for it. I think it's too heavy for him to bear. This guy, there's, I don't know, a heavy topic. What should you do? You look into your daughter's expectant eyes, and you are lost in thought. About fingers, rubbing fingers. Your hands are full of small movements as you think they're full of them. Newly grown stubble, the tiny hairs that grow persistently on your chin. Little hand, chubby little hand, your daughter's little hand that tugs at the corner of the quilt. It's a habit left over from infancy. When she was much younger, she could only fall asleep by holding her favorite bib. See, he remembers all these little things about her. He's very, very socially awkward. Let's go with fingers and... Let me tell you a new story. A story about the Honeybee Land. Honeybee Land? Tomorrow's bidding fills your head. You just blurt it out before you realize it. You think about it briefly and decide to make the best of your mistake. It's the Honeybee Kingdom. The story of the Honeybee Kingdom. Once upon a time... Really? That is the worst story I've ever heard in my life. You hold the old fairy tale book in your hand, but you don't open it. What? Why? What? Yes, we do. And so a new story unfolds. Oh, he decided, he's like, screw this. I'm telling my own story. I am telling a story about a dense forest. Let's go. You told your daughter a story when she was little. Once upon a time. Oh, I like this. Hey, I can craft my own story. Once upon a time, a winding path. Hello? I guess it's not. It is linear. A king was taking a walk in a forest. The pale full moon hanging in the sky. Insects chirps, the ubiquitous chirping of insects that couldn't be located. It's interesting because the translation, it could use a little bit of work, and then there are these random big words in them, right? It's kind of interesting, funny. Melodious tune. A serene but distant singing voice resonated in harmony with all the tender sounds in the forest. I'll put this here. Pale full moon. Chirps. Melodious tune. Here we go. That looks nice. Screenshot. The king followed the voice all the way to the depths of the forest, where he saw a beautiful fairy. It's the beautiful fairy. Mysterious fairy. A fairy with long hair was singing. Her face was like the color of the moon. The curious king. The king was attracted by the singing. Fairy. Okay, how about king? Fairy. I guess it's just meant to have X's over it. From then on, the king often visited the fairy in the forest. They soon fell in love. The happy king. Fairy in love. She looks despondent somehow, or maybe uncertain. The fairy who was indulging in love, she loved the king's graceful demeanor and handsome look. His handsome look. The happy king, the fairy in love. Finally, the king and the fairy got married. Wedding! Yay! Oh, they look so cute. Aw. The grand wedding. A grand wedding ceremony was held in the kingdom to celebrate the union of the couple. The king and the fairy loved each other very much. A good time when the kingdom thrived under the rule of the king and the queen. But all good times had an end. As a divine messenger, the fairy couldn't stay in one place for too long. The mission of the fairy, the world was too big. There were many more people waiting for the fairy to save. Praying mortals, ordinary people who live in various places of the kingdom. The fairy decided to leave. Fairy's farewell, an inevitable parting. How old is the king at this point? My dear, I cannot stay by your side, but I can give you a gift. Take this seed. You will care for it and grow it. As long as it exists, you will be twice as diligent, twice as wise, and twice as valiant as anyone else. Farewell, my dear. May you be twice as happy. Having said that, the fairy went back to heaven. Miraculous 7-colored flower. the fairy's parting gift. The king took it with him wherever he went. Shortly after, something miraculous happened. The diamond grew into a brilliant 7-colored flower. When the bud bloomed, a little princess came out of it. Here's the princess! The beautiful little princess, the apple of the king's eye. The fairy told the king that, with the little princess by his side, no enemy could defeat him, however powerful they were. She looks like Maya the bee. The story is over. You smile and look at your daughter. Affirmation from an adult. That is a gentle answer. Daughter. Excited daughter. Yay! Your daughter is excited about her new conclusions. So my mom is a fairy in heaven? Yes, she went to help those in need, so she had to leave us. Did I come out of a fairy's 7-colored flower? Yep, you're the honeybee princess. Your daughter blinks and laughs. You know she's not totally convinced by you, but she loves the story. You tap your daughter's forehead with your index finger. As long as you're around, Dad is the most powerful man in the world. There's nothing I can't do. Good night, Ran Ran. Good night, Dad. Your daughter finally begins to yawn. You get up and tuck her in. Forehead. Oh, she resembles the mom with the forehead. Touching of your daughter's little head before bedtime is a ritual between you two. You gently rub your daughter's little head. Now get some sleep. Serene sleeping face. With a sweet smile, your daughter is sleeping tight. Gentle moonlight, it embraces everything in the room. Maybe you'll come up with a better way someday to talk to her about this. At least she's got an answer she can understand now. The beginning of the journey. Fairy tale. Tell your daughter a story. 2 years ago, your wife died in a minute. Yep. I keep reading that. Like a pebble skipping over waves. So duties, that was actually interesting. We also look at the tutorial. This is, The World According to Girl is the name of that other game I was thinking about. That reminds me a little bit of this. Oh my goodness, look at how involved this gameplay is. And there are a lot of things that, like, I don't know, I wish they did have the translated pictures in here. I think it would be worth the extra effort of putting those in here just to add to things. Hey, stickers! Oh, it looks like washi tape over here. I don't even know what I clicked on. You can click on these. Princess competition. As I walk past your window, the one and only mother. Princess needs exercise. The witch and the sun. Oh, I like this illustration. No matter the ends of the earth. And over here, beginning of the journey. This looks like it's a pretty lengthy game. Oh, we should definitely do a hard save. Wonder if, because the UI really looks a lot like that game I mentioned. That's kind of interesting. And I definitely like that game. I like this one too. I'm curious about, let's see. So right here is this lock, right? And then like, it's all a little bit murky about what exactly is going to happen along the way and what I should be doing, actually. I will probably take a much keener glance at the tutorial. But anyway, that is it for episode 1. I like that little storybook stuff. And even though the translation could use a bit of polishing, I could still understand kind of the heavy themes that are being tackled here. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. See you later. Bye.